Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope all of you are okay then. Okay. Now we'll discuss about relative clause. Okay, it's quite hard, but okay, I will try to discuss it slowly and one by one. Relative clause. Relative clause give us information about the person or thing mentioned. Defining relative clause give us essential information that tells us who or what we are talking about. The woman who lives next door works in a bank. So we give more information about the woman. Okay. We usually use a relative pronoun or adverb to start a defining relative clause. Who, whom, whose, which, when, and where. Okay, don't worry, I will discuss it one by one. Now we'll start with who. Okay, we use who to talk about subject, person. So, okay, so it will replace I, we, you, they, he, and she. Whom we use for object and also person. It will replace me, us, you, them, him, and her. Okay, we use whose for possession. Remember possession? Something belong to somebody. Okay, it will replace my, our, your, their, his, her, and its. Okay, and then we go to which can be used for subject or object, for animal or things. It will replace it, they, and them. And then when, it will talk about time, and where, it will talk about place. Now we'll discuss one by one. I will start from who. Okay, as I told you, we use who to talk about people. George is my neighbor. He is a kind boy. George and he is the same person. So we erase he, we change it into who. George, who is a kind boy, is my neighbor. The girl is so pretty. She is my neighbor. Okay, the girl and she is talking about the same person. So we erase she and we change it into who. The girl who is my neighbor is so pretty. Okay. Now we will go to whom. We sometimes use whom as the object of the verb or preposition. Okay, so we replace object with saying whom. George is my neighbor. I met him in the park last night. Okay, George and him is the same person. We erase him, we change it into whom. George, whom I met in the park last night, is my neighbor. Okay, I'll give you a clue then. It will be easier. You underline it first, and then from the first underline, you go to the second underline, finish the second sentence, and then return to the first sentence. Okay, now we will go to whose. We use whose as the possessive form of who. We use it to show something or somebody belongs to somebody or something. Okay, George is my neighbor. His father is a doctor. George and his is the same person. We erase his, become whose. Remember, from the first underline, we go to second underline. George, whose father is a doctor, is my neighbor. Okay. Now we will go to which. We use which to talk about things. Okay. The laptop has started making a strange noise. I bought it last week. The laptop and it is the same thing. Okay, we erase it, we change it into which. Okay, from the first underline, you go to the second underline and just finish the second sentence. The laptop, which I bought last week, has started making a strange noise. Okay, now we will go to when. We can use when we talk about time. Okay, England won the World Cup in 1966. We got married at that time. Okay, so in 1966 and at that time, it's talking the same thing. England won the World Cup in 1966 when we got married. Okay, now we'll go to the last one. It is where. Okay, we use where when we want to talk about place. Okay, I like to go to Salatiga. I was born there. Salatiga and there is the same thing. I like to go to Salatiga where I was born. Okay, remember from the first underline, go to the second underline and then finish the second sentence and then you can go to the first sentence. Okay, you may watch it several times if you still don't understand. Okay, I hope it will help. Bye everyone, take care always. See you later with the other lesson.